My presentation is called Imagine, a World Without Whiteness, and it's actually Imagine a USA without whiteness. Welcome. This is another one of the presentations for Whiteness History Month. And there's a new day coming, there's a new world coming. In 1964, John Lennon made a statement. He was interviewed. The Beatles, of course, in '64 were just coming into great notice, and he was interviewed in England. And I have some figures. The article was 2,193 words long. There's a paragraph that was 93 words long. And it made no sensation until it came to the news about 4 months later. 6 of those words, 6 of the 2,193 words were published in the U.S., or at least something like it. What did John Lennon say? Quote you. I read the whole article. I'll quote you. We are more popular than Jesus. And I remember that because I immediately figured out what he meant. Well, a lot of other people did not figure. In fact, some of the news folks put, the Beatles say that they are bigger than Jesus. Not his words. And unfortunately, as a result of that, there were thousands of people who were angry with the Beatles because something they read that he had not said. And I do recall seeing at least one on TV at the time, 1964, of Beatles records burning. All because someone put it out there that John Lennon had made that comment. He spent months explaining what he meant. And what he meant was very simple. It's a shame that we're more popular than Jesus. That's what he meant. And that's what he kept saying over and over again. The fourth estate, media, has a job. They have an obligation. And that is to print and disseminate the truth. Not to take it and cut it into snippets and then editorialize. To give us information so that we at PCC can do what we do, which is to teach people about critical thinking. Not taking little bits and pieces and automatically believing it. And then working on that incorrect assumption. So I'm glad that you're here to hear an entire 40-minute or so talk, which probably will be spliced and put into some fourth estate yellow journalism. Yellow journalism, by the way, sensational journalism for the purpose of selling newspapers. Today we call them tabloids. Misinformation, disinformation. So, if in the future you hear that Professor Harrison is a racist, here I am. And that's probably going to be out there.